All right, good evening, everyone. My name is Patti Goolsby, Pro 6 out of the Denver metro area, and I'm here with my daughter, Olivia Goolsby, Pro 5 out of the Denver metro area. Hello.
I don't know if you guys can see me.
Yeah, they can.
Okay.
I can make this a little bit bigger here. Okay. All right. Sorry, this is a little bit different than I guess what I'm used to here. So, all right, we're going to get started. This is your Pro 3 Powerhouse training. We're very excited to be doing this tonight. Thank you, Jennifer, for allowing us to do this. This is your mentorship to Pro 3 in 90 days. And I know some of you may not be brand new. And so maybe you are Pro 3 or you are looking to help other people become Pro 3. And so that's what this is all about tonight. So with that, we're going to go to the next slide here. Our goal and our purpose and vision for this is to inspire you and empower you and celebrate. That is so important to us. That's what this is all about. And we want you to help you write your business story. The business story is very important. I know a lot of you guys have a story for product, but your business story is very, very important. I know when I first got started 8 years ago, I wasn't looking to start my business story. I didn't know I was going to have a business story. I just knew it was something that I needed to get involved with. And we didn't really talk about why getting to Pro 3 was so important. And today we know why it is, and we're going to share those reasons with you here tonight. So we want you to begin with the end in mind. I want you to think about, I hope you have a pen and paper. For those of you who are joining us maybe for the first time, or maybe you've not seen all this information before, but I think it would be really, really important if you take notes, write down some things as we go along, maybe some ideas of what you're thinking about, but think about, where do you want to be in the next 90 days? Where would you like your business story to begin? What would you like to, how would you like to, the next year, 2019, what would you like your business story to look like? Because today, maybe it's one way. As a brand new distributor, you don't know what that's going to look like. So our goal here tonight is to help you do that exact same thing.
All right, so why Pro 3? So we know that Pro 3 is our foundational rank. And basically what that means is when you hit the rank of Pro 3, you are paid 5 levels deep. You earn an average income of $580 a month. You start to activate the launch bonus and the matching bonus. So Pro 3 is $5,000 in group volume per month, and it needs to come from 2 legs. So I know we talk about legs. It needs to come from 2 legs. So a good example would be 80% in one leg, 20% in another leg. Now, when we talk about our LV dictionary and PV and GV, what does that mean? So PV is your personal volume points. You need to maintain 200 PV points or more a month to maximize all of the bonus potential in our compensation plan. So PV is the volume of your purchased items shipped to you, so whatever you consume every month, plus the volume of your personally enrolled preferred customers. So again, that has to be 200 to maximize all bonus potential. And then your GV is group volume points, AKA OV, organizational volume. So I was so confused in the beginning about that, but it's the same thing. GV, OV, they're the same thing, your group or your organizational volume. So it's the amount of volume in your entire organization.
All right, so the next one, she did talk about this a little bit. She talked about, we're going to give you some terms so you know what we're talking about. So you'll have people ask you what this means. A leg is a term that is used to refer to a line of distributors, starting with one person who is front line to you. It is recommended that you strive to build 5 levels deep, front line to you. So for instance, 5 legs across is really important, because you're going to see a slide a little bit later of how that breaks down. So don't let this confuse you. Just know that it's in here for a reason. All right, so your first 90 days. First 90 days, Pro 1, Pro 2, and Pro 3. Pro 1 is $1,000 in GV per month. It is paid 2 levels deep. Pro 2 is $2,500, pardon me, 2,500 GV per month, paid 4 levels deep. And Pro 3 is 5,000 GV per month, and that's paid 5 levels deep. This is what we call a foundational rank in LifeVantage. It activates the launch bonus and the matching bonus. And you're probably wondering, well, what are those? Well, it's important because it's extra income to you. And how we're going to do that is we're going to talk tonight about leveraging your enrollment volume. So let's just say tonight you got involved and you got started and your personal volume is 1,000 because you enrolled on our Platinum Pack. We're going to talk a little bit about this. We'll also talk a little bit more about the Gold Pack and Silver Pack. But when you teach others to do the same thing, that's where duplication happens. All volume starts over the first of the next month. So today is August 6th. Anyone that enrolls today in your business as a team member, they will start off their volume. They'll have till August 31st. And wherever they end the month at, that is what their rank will be. The next month, the very first day of September, they'll start at 0. And what's important about this is leveraging where you come in at. And like I said, we'll talk a little bit more about this here.
So what are the action steps to launch your success? So we can talk about the compensation plan. We can talk about that all day long. But if you don't have these 3 things, then none of that is going to matter. So you got to have desire. You got to have that burning desire to actually reach the rank of Pro 3 or help people get to the rank of Pro 3. And you have to be coachable. So everyone has done it before us. So I just say follow the leader and be on the team and follow your coach and have a great work ethic. So 2 a day, every day, and having that business mindset. So you're making your list, you star your top 5 to 10. They can be business minded or health minded. And you're connecting. You're always connecting and inviting, especially your business savvy contacts, because they're the ones that are going to get this. They're going to understand the importance of hitting Pro 3 quickly in those first 90 days. So you also want you and your mentor to share the vision and tell the story. This is on-the-job training. So it's different from a traditional job where you're training, and then you go to work. This, you are literally learning as you go. So as you present, you're learning. As you go with your mentor, you're learning. It's on-the-job training. If you're not having on-the-job training, then you probably aren't having that many exposures, and it's not going to duplicate well. So we want to duplicate well, so we want on-the-job training, and that's how you acquire business partners and duplicate.
So Olivia, I'm going to throw a question at you right here. For those, everyone on here knows that you're quite younger, and there's a little line in here that says, connect and invite your business savvy contacts. How would you speak to the 20-something-year-old that's watching this, the millennial tonight? What would you say to them? Where are they going to find their business savvy contacts?
Business savvy contacts are, for the millennials, your friends, parents, your teachers, a boss that you work with or a coworker, somebody that helped you, in school, somebody that you worked for, like you nannied for. These are business savvy contacts, in my opinion, for millennials. And then also, millennials can be business savvy as well. I think that we just have to redirect how we are speaking to them, or us, I guess I should say. We're not necessarily business savvy, but we want something of our own. We're entrepreneurs. We don't want to work for somebody else the rest of our lives. So I think painting that picture, thinking of somebody that's always having multiple jobs, is somebody that's business savvy when it comes to a millennial.
Great. Thank you.
So here, I love scripts. Some people don't like them. I really enjoy scripts because I think it makes it easy for everybody and it minimizes confusion. So here are a few scripts to help launch your business. The first one, I found something super exciting I want to share with you. When do you have time to grab a juice? I just grabbed a juice with a girl today, so that's why I use that. Or when do you have time to meet up for coffee? Or when do you have time to grab a quick bite to eat? The next one, I have something that's going to blow your mind. Are you open to new opportunities? The are you open part, there's a psychology behind that. People want to be open. They don't want to be closed-minded. So they're going to say, yeah, I'm always open to learning. So that's a great way to get people exposed to your business. Are you open to new opportunities? And then the third one, can you imagine, or what would it be like if? Can you imagine if we got to travel together and, go sit on the beach together and earn money while we did that? Can you imagine what it would be like if you had all of your bills paid for every single month without having to go to work? So those are a few of my favorite scripts. All right. So this is really, really exciting. So using those scripts, having that burning desire, 2 a day every day, working on the job training, you have the possibility to become a pace setter. So the qualification period, it started in July and it ends September 2018. So you have the opportunity to earn up to 700 extra bonus dollars. So distributors must achieve the rank of Pro 2 or 3 by the end of September to qualify for this program. So what does that mean? So Pace Setter Pro 2, if you enroll today and you achieve Pro 2 in 30 days, you get $100. If you maintain it the following month, so what's this month, September or August, if you maintain it in the month of September, you get an extra $100. Okay, so same thing for Pace Setter Pro 3. So in 90 days, if you achieve the rank of Pro 3, you get $250, and if you maintain the following month, you get another $250. Now, for those of you who've already reached the rank of Pro 3 and you're looking to help people get to Pro 3, you have the opportunity to get people to Pace Setter Pro 2 or Pro 3 and become a Pace Setter Pro. So these are leaders who are helping create those Pace Setter Pro 2s and Pro 3s. So super awesome that they did that for us.
All right, so an example of a Pro 1 is 1,000 OV or GB in 1 month. You enroll, and that puts you at 1,000 GB if you enrolled on the Platinum Pack. So month 1, you have 1,000, and let's say you enroll someone else. You get another 1,000 because you've enrolled another Platinum Pack. That qualification in one leg is 100%. You don't need an additional leg to hit that rank of Pro 1. The next month, you'll have your subscription order, and then you'll want to help someone else become a team member as well. So when you and your person that enrolls this month both have 200 GB next month or OV next month, you're going to have 400 GB. So you think about this. If you want to get to 1,000 again, you need an additional 600. Where's that 600 going to come from? Let's talk about continuing to enroll monthly, continuing to duplicate. What happens here is then month 2, you're going into Pro 2. You will need 2,500 in GB in 1 month. Your enrollment, your volume, because you've come in, you've got your subscription volume, now you've enrolled 2 people, that will put you to the 2,000 in volume. However, what happens at Pro 2, there is a leg requirement. There's an 80-20, and what I really want to talk about here is don't get hung up on where all this is. You can't control what happens to your organization as it starts to grow. There's some things you can control, but there's other times where people will just get involved and it starts growing like hot fire, and you're like, wow, where's all this coming from? So just remember that when you first enroll, that month is your enrollment volume month. The next month, that volume goes away, and whoever is in and actually starts to, someone's drawing on our screen. Don't know how to stop that. The next month you will have your subscription volume. So I just want you to start thinking about, you can't do this alone. This is you and a team of others that are able to go to work, start working together. You are continuing to launch and enroll personally. You're teaching other team members to do the exact same thing, and every customer that you enroll contributes to your personal volume. So let's go on over to Pro 3. Same thing, your enrollment volume, you've enrolled, you're helping 3 more people enroll. You've now enrolled, maybe your new person has enrolled someone, and that's going to give you another level. That would put you at the Pro 3 5,000 OV in 1 month. The requirement here is 2 legs as well. So example is you have 4,000 in, you have 5,000 overall volume. In 1 leg you have 4,000, and you have 1,000 in an outside leg. So I usually get asked this question a lot is, well, how I'm enrolling this person and they're enrolling someone and they're enrolling someone, how do I know where to put them? You know, that is where your on-the-job training and help of your enroller really comes in to help you do that. Your subscription volume every single month is at 200, but now you have 3 people that were on your team previously. That's 600 for them, and then the newest person is another 200 in PV. So just remember that every single month, once the initial volume falls off, the next month when reorders happen, that's where that 200 OV or subscription volume happens. So you're still continuing to launch and enroll. We recommend 5 or more wide. Each team member is doing the same, and every customer, once again, contributes. So like I said, don't get overwhelmed in the numbers. Just know where that number needs to be. And why is this important? It's important for lots of reasons. We're going to show you why, some of the incentives that are happening as well with that. So I'm going to show you a video right now. I think you're going to really enjoy this. Hopefully it's going to allow me to show it. Here we go. Wow. Oh, hey, stop going here. Hold on a second. I love that video. And maybe I can't get it to stop. Hold on. All right. There we go.
Okay, so I love that video too, and they talk about that's what happens if you are enrolling on the Platinum Pack, and that's honestly why it's the best value, because you're starting off right out of the gate with 1,000 in OV points, so you're already a Pro 1. Not only that, but you get 30% savings at an $1,800 value, and you experience all of the products. So you start to get your product story, you have your, your testimonies, you have how you felt after you started taking all of them, and you also have product to share with others. So when you enroll, if you opened a restaurant, you wouldn't eat all of the food in your restaurant, you would sell it for other people. So that's the same idea here. You have all of this product to share with other people. You also get 2 all-access event tickets. So that's next one coming up is Global Convention in Salt Lake City. So it's the greatest leverage potential for your business and the greatest way to get started and get going right out of the gate.
The other thing about becoming Platinum Pack Plus, what I love about this is the company is actually giving you some things that will incentivize you for enrolling as an Platinum Pack. You get not only the global seating at Global Convention, you also get, there's a customer acquisition portion of this as well. So because we sponsor Real Salt Lake, at this last Real Salt Lake game in Salt Lake, they actually gave away t-shirts to every single person that came into the game. What happened then is people were going online and they are looking to order our products. They want to know more about our products. And so when you become a Platinum Pack Plus distributor, in your first 60 days, you have to be Platinum Pack qualified. You have to have an active subscription order, and you actively must be able to start building your business on our LifeVantage app. You actually can acquire customers, which is really awesome because there's a lot of people looking to purchase our products and the company wants to give them back to the distributor force. So I really like that they're doing that. So if you are wondering, wow, how do I get involved in this? Ask someone who enrolled you, or if you're looking to potentially enroll, that would be great. And that video really points out why it is so important to get not only your money back, which we would consider your ROI, your return on investment. When you enroll on a Platinum Pack, your cost is $12.50. When you help 3 people do the exact same thing, your Smart Start bonus on that is $400. So your return on investment is you're enrolling 3 platinum packs. If you enroll on the gold pack, which is $650, if you enroll 3 plus, the same thing, you've got your return on investment. And silver pack, your cost to enroll on that is $350. So if you're going to do the work once, why not do it so that it is actually advantageous to you earning more income? And what you do will duplicate. Everyone will ask you what you did. And I think the biggest thing here is you are building an asset. And that's one of the things that a network marketing business like LifeVantage with a breakthrough product has. You're building an asset to leave to generations that will go, after you.
So we talked about maintaining 200 PV or more to maximize your bonus payout. So this is kind of an overview of what that monthly overhead looks like. Now, I know at our household, we have all of these products all of the time. So our PV personally, or my PV personally, is over 200 a month because I have certain things on subscription and then I'm doing orders throughout the month. So for instance, I have the Vitality Stack on subscription. I can not only use that for my PV, but whatever my personal customers order, that helps offset that. So I don't have to come up with all the 200 myself if I don't want to. I do, but I don't have to because I have customers on different packs. So like Axio 50 PV, our True Science Skincare 130 PV, then we have Vitality Stack 125, and then the Whole Physique line 100 PV. So all of these products make up your personal volume, and then you can also get customers to help you reach that 200 if you cannot do that on your own. So something really cool. This is the only business that I can think of where you can actually consume and use your overhead. So think about it that way, something to help wrap your mind around our monthly overhead.
All right, so let's talk about the royalty bonus and how you get paid on subscriptions. Our shipments every month fall on the 5th, the 10th, the 15th, 20th, or 25th. Royalty commissions are paid out on the following 15th of the month. So what I love about this is doing this for 8 years, I still have customers and team members that have ordered every single month since May and June 2010. And so, some people will say, how much do you get paid? Well, how do you know how did you learn to build this business? I will just tell you it was one person at a time. Over those 8 years, when someone reorders every single month, you have a consumable product that really sets you up for royalty bonuses. You yourself maintain a minimum of 100 PV through Pro 3, but you must have a minimum of 40 PV personally to get paid. I want to bring this up because a lot of people will say, well, what is the minimum I can do? I want you to think about this as an asset in a business. Like Olivia said, if you open up a restaurant, you wouldn't say, well, I'm only going to open up today and have 3 pizzas. It's the only kind of pizzas I'm going to serve. I'm not going to serve anything else. Cheese, pepperoni, and hamburger, and that's it. You are running a multi-million-dollar business. And when you think about that, think about what you can do the maximum, because when you set yourself up in the beginning for those right behaviors, you then will be able to duplicate that and help others do the exact same thing. So maintain a minimum of 200 PV total through Pro 4 and above. And we talked about that, personally consuming, and then also your customers actually offsetting the rest of that.
So some smart business tips. So we have to have smart goals. We have to have a plan. So this is a great business plan timeline. So identifying where you are. So where are you currently in your business? Are you a Pro 1? Are you a Pro 2? Have you not enrolled yet? And identify where you want to be and how you're going to get there. So if you're a Pro 1, we basically laid out exactly how to get there. If you're a current Pro 3 and you want to get to Pro 5, everything you do duplicates. So how many Pro 3s are you going to need to mentor to achieve your rank goal? So I think breaking it down in little pieces like that really helps you figure out how you're going to get to where you need to be, and then putting in the action. So 15 business presentations per month at minimum, and always adding to your list. 2 a day, every day. If you're building on social media, you're always adding friends, and you're always inviting, and you're always sharing.
Absolutely. All right, let's see here.
So how many Pro 3s do you need? So we want to build wide for wealth, and we want to build deep for stability. So if you want to hit Pro 3, how many Pro 3s do you need? 1. That's 5,000 in volume. You want to hit Pro 4, you're going to need 2 Pro 3s. 2 Pro 3s at 5,000 in volume is 10,000 in volume. You've hit the rank of Pro 4. If you want to hit the rank of Pro 5, you need to help coach and mentor 4 Pro 3s, get them to that pace setter Pro 3, so that they reach 20,000 in volume, or so that you reach 20,000 in volume and you reach the rank of Pro 5.
And so this is your powerhouse training, getting to Pro 3. We're going to be doing this every Monday night, and some things will change as we go. Our goal is to inspire you and empower you and celebrate. But what I'd really like to, finish this call out with tonight is, what is it that you are looking for when you're building this business? Why did you enroll? Why are you looking to enroll? And how many other people can you help? This is a business of being in a team, so that when one person does good and you help other people do good, then it helps everyone. And so I know we've got a couple of chats, so I'm going to open that up here in just a second. I will stop the recording as soon as I can. So I'm going to stop share and do that. We really appreciate all of you guys being on tonight. I'm going to stop. Well, let me look at the chats and see what we have here. Oh, somebody's telling me what to do. Yeah, we couldn't see that while we're sharing the screen. So distributor PV does not apply to your person PV, just your personally set up and okay, I'm going to have to read those. I'm not sure what they're saying there. All right, you guys, have a fabulous, fabulous night. Thank you so much. Next week, same time. Different speakers will be on next week, and so we just really appreciate you guys joining on tonight and being here. So have a great Monday night, and we look forward to seeing you here next week.
Bye,
Thanks
everybody.
so much. Bye.
You.